Hey, JD Adventures here again. I'm up on the Highland Trail up in the Uintas here. Thought I'd show you another type of adventure that I do. Pretty amazing trail here. We still got a lot of snow on the ground here. It's just barely, I think, maybe a week or 2 weeks ago, they opened up the Mirror Lake Highway, so you can actually get up this way. As you can see, yeah, tons of snow still along the Highland Trail. We're about 9,800 feet here. Very pretty. So you can tell it's a little cloudy out there today. Beautiful scenery though, being way up here in the mountains. It's nice, quiet, get away from the craziness of the city. But love being up in the mountains. This particular trail I've hiked most of my life. So when I was probably about 8 years old, 9 years old, actually started backpacking when I was 5 years old with my dad. But we went in on the south end of the Uintas, not this particular trail. But about when I was 8 years old, we started coming up here to the Highline Trail. We camped at a lake called Packer Lake. That was cool. It was a fun experience. Always had like what we call a base camp. We use our topographical maps. And then from the base camp, we would go off to different lakes and meadows and streams and fish. Got a lot of down trees right now too. That's crazy. So early in the season, they haven't been able to get up here to clear the trails. So having to meander off and on the trail. But yeah, after that we would hike up to what they call the naturalist basin along the Highland Trail to a lake called Jordan Lake. And that was a good lake. We would put our base camp there. We'd stay here for a good week, fishing, hiking to different lakes and streams. One of the lakes, beautiful lake called Blue Lake. It's one of the coolest things that I ever saw. You would hike up to this lake. Of course, really no trail to it. And above it is a huge mountain peak, all rock. You know, cliffs everywhere. Couldn't climb up to the top of it, but it looked like a pyramid. Pretty cool stuff. Other places I've been along the Highline Trail is we've taken off to the north end of it. And we'd hike in about 2 miles, 2.5 miles or so. And then we went over a mountain pass that goes into a lake called Ryder and McFeeder. The mountain pass itself was about 11,000 feet, something like that. Beautiful views though, when you get that kind of height. Beautiful place up here though. Love being up in the mountains though. Love being in the wilderness. I guess that's part of why I'm doing some of this videos. I enjoy adventuring up in the mountains. And as you can tell, I'm breathing a little heavy, even though I've done a lot of running and stuff. Still is a workout. Right now going in between some more down-fallen trees, trying to get around them. But yeah, good experiences up in the mountains. They're beautiful to get away, and all you can hear is just the wind in the trees and being away from the craziness of cities. It's probably the biggest thing that I like. So you can just enjoy quietness of just being up in the mountains. Good stuff. But yeah. But yeah, my last time I hiked along the Highline Trail, it's been a long time actually. I haven't done any backpacking along the Highline Trail. I've actually hiked up to Kings Peak a couple times with my son. He's a mountain goat. Can't believe hard time keeping up with him. But Kings Peak is 13,500 feet here in Utah, and quite a hike. You start over on the north end of the Uintas, and the first portion of the hike, you come in about 10 miles to a lake called Dollar Lake, and then you generally set up base camp there. There's some crazies like one of my brothers who have actually hiked up to Kings Peak and back in one day. And that's going from 10,000 feet at the parking lot up to 13,000 feet, 13,500 feet. So yeah, quite the hike all in one day. Plus that's about 32 miles of hiking. Because just from Dollar Lake up to the peak, if you don't take a shortcut up a steep, rocky area, is 16 miles, 8 miles each way. So yeah, you can end up hiking a long ways all in one day. But beautiful scenery up there. I don't know how many people of you listening in on my video, but yeah, when you're hiking at that altitude, you need to catch your breath once in a while. You can kind of tell I'm breathing a little heavy with being at 9,000 feet. So, yeah, it's good stuff though. Love being up in the mountains, enjoying, like I said, just being away from the craziness of the city. I guess it's embedded in me since I started when I was 5 years old. But yeah, if you like my videos, give me a thumbs up. JD Adventures. If you like to subscribe, I'm going to keep trying to add other videos on as I can, and talk about my experiences and my adventures that I do. Right now I'm wearing one of my running vests that has my 2 water bottles. I've got one that has water and the other one has some Zip Fizz. I use usually Zip Fizz for some of my hydration. You can get it at Costco. It seems to work for me when I'm doing my long rides or doing this kind of thing. I actually use this particular running vest when I did the Moab Trail Marathon. It's been a really good one. It's a Nathan. So Nathan makes good equipment, so I like using it. All right, well, signing off another video. You guys all take care and enjoy life. Hopefully you can enjoy it with good experiences. Have a good one.